No, I just saw the. I'm not mad at that.
No.
And with
Rex Ryan and Steph Curry are in the same
yeah,
chat rooms.
right. And with that being said, yo, what is good, everybody, man? Appreciate y'all pulling up to the stream, man. It's been a crazy football. Actually, it hasn't been crazy. The drama's been crazy.
Yeah.
The play has been, I don't know. To me, comparing last year to this year, the play has been very, what did Joe Budden say? 2 pack of ass.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that shit was the straight doo doo, in my opinion. But nonetheless, appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Appreciate y'all. Don't forget to hit the like button, hit the sub button if you're new. Go ahead and hit that bell notification if you're new too, to know when we go live every Tuesday. We're actually starting a little bit early this week because we got a lot to talk about. But before we dive into our topics, I left a little poll for y'all to vote. What is, in your opinion, your favorite wild card matchup this weekend? I got the Chiefs and Dolphins, the Rams and Lions, the Steelers and Bills, and the Browns and Texans. Now, I put the Steelers and Bills in there because I was like, okay, is anybody really interested in the the Cowboys and Packers?
Could be
Cowboys
good.
pack.
I think it's going to be good because I think the Packers might actually do it.
This I feel like this junk gonna be one sided, but hey, that's why this is why we actually do this podcast and we talk about this stuff. But appreciate y'all nonetheless. Let's actually get into this junk now. Let's start off with our weekly hot takes. Does anybody have any?
Not yet.
Not yet.
um, I'm I'm morally defeated from all these hot takes. I think all
Hmm.
mine looked good for a while, but the Bills made the playoffs.
Yeah,
Vikings did not.
yeah.
McCaffrey's not going to win the MVP.
Hmm.
Now that we know the playoff bracket, I guess I'll just throw something there. Give me give me the Rams going to the conference championship.
So with that, right? So say Cowboys advance and it'll be Rams Cowboys, and then you saying they beat the Cowboys?
Yeah. I'm saying they beat Detroit and they beat the Cowboys,
Mm-hmm.
and then they go to play the 49ers. And I don't want to claim that they're going to beat the 49ers because that's bold. That's way too bold, but I don't think anyone's picking them right now to at least go to the conference championship.
My conference championship pick out of the NFC. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just over. I'm over this team.
The Philadelphia Eagles? Bum 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 bum.
No,
Oh, that was
hell
funny.
no, hell no. I got my two picks. I got the San Francisco 49ers. Oh, crap. Actually, hold on. Let me do a mic check. All right, we're good. Yeah, we're good. All right, my check. Yeah, we good. My fault. I forgot to do that. All right, so I got the 49ers, and then I got the Lions. I mean, I could.
Another Detroit championship? Or another Michigan championship?
I was going to say.
Yeah, nah, that's a scratch. That is definitely a scratch.
You got any bold playoff predictions at least? Can we get one of those?
Uh,
That's not stupid.
yeah, because never mind.
Because the Rams going to the conference championship is so stupid. It's bold, but it's not stupid. Anyway.
I don't know the way Matt Stafford playing. I mean, you got two Super Bowl winning quarterbacks.
If you think he's going to lose in Detroit, you're out of your mind.
Oh yeah, no, that actually might be my favorite game. This playoff.
Put that shit on Sunday Night
Oh, got to, bro. That's prime time.
Yeah.
Especially on Monday.
Oh, 100% instead of this snores fest on Monday.
I hope we lose so I can root for Detroit.
Oh yeah, 100%. Actually, yeah. I might.
I hope we get bounced so I can just enjoy the playoffs.
I genuinely agree with him.
That's
I'm-
disgusting.
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 Hold on, weren't you on tape talking about some Patriots this, Patriots that?
I really want us to lose against the Jets. I just want the pick.
Yeah, because I want a good pick because now we have the 3rd overall pick, which is very nice.
Yo, what's good, Moby? Appreciate you tuning in, bro.
You guys are in the playoffs. You should be grateful. We've been to the playoffs one time in the last 4 years.
Grateful that this
The team is a mess.
undeserving dumpster fire of a team made it to the playoffs.
Your quarterback wants to talk about motivational speeches from Instagram.
I'm so not.
You should ride his wave, like he said. You just got to ride the wave. That's what you guys were doing.
Spencer McCorkle is his quarterback?
Spencer McCorkle is wild.
Well, that sounds awful. No, I'm not talking shit. I'm just saying you guys should not root for a loss when you hit the playoffs.
Your quarterback looked like Bully, the video game.
Oh, that's a good game. No, but you guys should not be rooting for a loss. I get if you're like, we're going to lose, that's fine. You can accept defeat. But to say you want to lose so you can root for Detroit, that is foul.
Yes, I can enjoy the playoffs.
That's foul.
Bro, do you not know? You do not know how hard it is to be a freaking Philly fan. Did you not see that dumpster fire game that we put up against the Cardinals? Or should I remind you about all the games that we struggled to win?
The 3 first half touchdowns.
That or the
Giants.
Or let's talk about the game
The
at
Giants.
home. Let's talk about the home. Oh, we gonna get on that. But let's talk about the game at home against the Cowboys, where we literally left the door wide open for Dallas, and they're so ass that they couldn't get the touchdown. Or let's talk about the game before then, right? Let's talk about which game, because these games all blend together because they suck, right? Let's talk about the fact that our coaches decided to throw 3 screenplays on 1st, 2nd, and 3rd down, and didn't bother to run the ball into another possession. What did we do? We got yardage. And then what did they do? Called more shit. And you want to talk about the fact that he wants to enjoy the playoffs? No, fuck that. What they should do in Philadelphia is give someone else a piece of that oxygen in this ozone layer, in this blue trap bubble, and give it to someone else.
They should do. Harbaugh should coach another year in college. We're not firing Nick Sirianni this year. Next year.
Never seen a city tour together one so quick.
Fire him. Give me Harbaugh. You know how hype I'd be if we got Harbaugh?
I think how
impossible, and it is not going to happen. But
so Moby.
make hope.
So Moby, what we're talking about right now, we're talking about football right now. So what we got on tape today, we got the national championship that happened last night. The NFL playoffs just ended Sunday, or the playoffs. The season just ended on Sunday, so we're going to talk about the playoffs. We're going to talk a little bit about pro basketball. I don't even know what the heck happened in pro basketball. Whatever, I'm about to find out anyway. And then, then we're going to talk about our NFL predictions. So, yeah, I had to have my LTG moment, bro. I got to, bro. I mean, my fault. I didn't mean to go on a tangent, Ronnie.
No.
All I was trying to say that it's so difficult to be an Eagles fan right now.
Is it not?
Last year.
The Sirianni thing was funny, though, because you guys were on him.
All right.
Last year was the hardest.
Let's hold on. So actually,
all
right. So for my sake, so I don't turn my computer into a tablet.
We need those on T-shirts, by the way. We need to get a T-shirt that says that.
We're gonna get one that says that. And then sorry for Kanye. You.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
We gonna get all this shit, but real shit. Let's talk about the Natty before I actually have a tablet. So we were talking about it. So chat, we were talking about the Natty off cam. I was joking, but at the same time, that's sort of how I felt. This Natty wasn't hype, but I'm glad that I actually got to see different teams other than the teams that everybody expected to be in. So that's
SEC.
Yes, exactly. My takeaway from this game, it was very run dominant, as you said, but I like the fact that Washington's quarterback did hang in there. I mean, it was still a game throughout.
He showed toughness for sure.
It wasn't out of reach, to be honest. It wasn't really out of reach. I forgot to set my phone on Do Not Disturb. So those notifications are going to be pissing me off.
That had to be the hardest game of his career.
Oh, 100%.
He had Took 2 seconds to get rid of that ball.
Yeah.
That D line is crazy.
Was that a third down or fourth down play where he overthrew it and that was a potential game changing play? I forget. Y'all know which.
It might have been fourth down. It was towards it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Because I was like, if that ball was caught, we might have a different
He
story.
definitely didn't play his best game, but like Devin said, it wasn't really necessarily his fault.
Right.
You run into good defenses.
I was just about to say that was a very good defensive team.
Honestly, for his draft stock,
No.
probably could have just played last weekend, called it there, and he probably would have been as high as he is. He might have dropped a few after yesterday.
I wouldn't say that.
Man.
I wouldn't say that. No, it would have dropped if he didn't play. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if he showed enough toughness, like you saw when he was walking off the field.
He was in pain. Yeah.
He was like holding his ribs, and then he had something over his face, and he was limping.
Yeah, the towel over. Yeah.
God. Every time he got hit, he looked like he was like hurt. Like he just physical, just
stepped on.
Yeah.
He probably broke a couple ribs.
They're bruised. Had that whole Draymond, Sabonis incident.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then he stayed in for like 2 other drives.
Yeah.
He was chucking the ball.
That's a tough. I appreciate it too because most of the QBs during the bowl games didn't show up. So
yeah,
appreciate bro for showing up.
Or didn't play.
Yeah, or didn't play. Oh no, that's the weather. Yeah, we're still good.
Noises.
Yeah, as long as we don't lose Wi-Fi, we're good. Actually, yeah. As long as we don't lose Wi-Fi, we're good. But yeah, that's really my takeaway. The NFL. I think we'll get into the draft the closer that we get to the draft.
We got like 5 months.
Yeah.
I mean, the top 10 settled. You could go over the top 10 order. I mean, we don't have to mock it, but
Okay. Let me see.
Mock 3 picks. First 3.
I think it's pretty clear how that's going to go.
It all depends on Chicago, really.
Did they post that the mock picks?
The top 10's already settled.
Okay, hold on. Let me
It goes Chicago, Washington,
New England,
Arizona.
5 is, I believe. Who is 5? Is it the Giants? No.
hold up.
Maybe the Giants.
Could be the Giants.
I got my Dino PC loading up as we
6
speak.
I'm not
This
sure.
thing really hates having tabs open. So,
Definitely coming back.
Yeah.
What's that?
bro, don't nobody want to read that? Oh, so they got Caleb going first round to the.
They're saying the Bears right now.
This junk saying Washington.
Oh, they say Washington trades up? Oh, okay.
So right now they got Washington with the first round pick. They're selected to pick Caleb Williams. Then Marvin Harrison Jr. going second to the Bears. Third, you got Drake May going to good old New England.
Mm-hmm.
Who the fuck?
They switched
Marvin
the draft.
Harrison Jr.
So that's a mock draft. They traded. So you know how the Bears have the first pick, and that one they're saying that Washington trades up to 1 to get Caleb, and then the Bears would stick with Fields, which we don't know.
I would be cool with Williams going to Washington rather than him.
Well,
going
then
to
I think
Bears.
if you keep Fields, then that makes sense.
Yeah. I
You
mean,
want to get him a weapon.
I mean, I get it's really not Fields. It's just freaking.
Yeah, they want to blame. I didn't see anything out of Fields this year that made me say he needs to go in the trash. I think if you give him,
But then where is he gonna go? To the Jets?
I said the Falcons, it would be like
What?
the most. Yeah,
That
absolutely.
is actually that's not a bad pick.
That is the
that
mo-
is
that is
actually because he actually has weapons there. Never mind. I was thinking about oh boy, I forget
a
his
somewhat
name.
okay O line.
Hell no, that would be a dumb.
Oh, that would be awful.
Actually, no, because
No,
actually,
the Falcons. Yeah.
actually no, because he got some weapon. He got some receivers. They need a tight end, but then they got running backs.
Who would?
The Jets.
Yeah, but Rodgers. You think Rodgers is going to let him do anything?
Oh yeah, I forget.
Yeah.
My fault. I totally forgot. How could I? How?
But yeah, the Falcons with Bijan
Yeah.
on the ground, they're unstoppable.
Yeah. How the fuck do you?
They can pick up someone in the draft. Yeah.
Head coach.
They got offensive tackle Olu
Shanu. Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Jesus.
Yeah.
Bashanu
Oh,
going to Washington.
Not Penn State. Is he playing for Penn State?
Penn
Yeah, he's
State,
Penn
yeah.
State tackle.
They got a 5th-round pick, Joe Alt. Oh, wow. Okay. They got him going to the Chargers.
They have 5th. Is the Chargers do.
They got Jaden Daniels going in 6th place to the Giants.
Which I think it stays the way it is. I think the Bears take Caleb. I think the Commanders take Drake May. And I think the Patriots take Jaden Daniels. I don't think he's going to sit at 6.
And that's what I think Giants are going to pick him.
No, I don't think it's not that.
Oh, no, yeah, they're not because they just said that they're rocking with Daniel Mid.
Yeah. Daniel Penny.
And then they got Titans drafting J.C. Latham at the 7th pick. And then they actually got Michael Penix Jr. going to the Falcons with the 8th pick. Then they got Dallas Turner going to Chicago with the 9th pick. And then they got Malik Neighbors, wide receiver, going to the Jets.
It should be interesting. Yeah, we'll definitely cover it when it gets closer because there's a lot of up in the air stuff.
Definitely.
Oh
yeah. So Moby, that was the Detroit Pistons who broke the 28 game losing streak. Yep. They beat the who was it? I forget. The Raptors. Yeah, the Raptors. After they traded for RJ Barrett and Emmanuel quickly.
Yeah.
That was funny.
Of us winning the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Oh no.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, Hot Wheels got us. Yeah.
Toy cars don't know shit about.
Yeah. Because if they knew anything about football.
What's that dog? There's like a gold dog that sits at the top of the steps and hits the ball in. He's usually right. That Hot Wheels track is.
Oh, so right. That dog's been writing the script the entire time?
Big time script writer.
All right.
He's not always right, but he's pretty accurate. I mean,
so
easily.
I'm just going to switch over to basketball real quick because there's a few things, nothing too crazy. Ja Morant is actually out for the season. He's undergoing season-ending shoulder surgery. He had a torn labrum at practice.
This is crazy, actually, too. This is going to tie into it. So there was a tweet. So Tyrese Halliburton suffered a left hamstring strain.
It's funny. That's literally
the next.
That's literally
right, there he is.
Right there. You can't miss it.
Someone tweeted, some Ja Morant fan account tweeted, new op pack in the air, it's gas or what? Someone tweeted below, Morant is next, 2 hours before he got hurt.
Is that the Lil B thing? Not like Lil, actually.
No,
Lil
the
B,
curse
thing.
I don't know, but this dude with a Tyrese Halliburton pack said Morant is next. That came out 2 hours later, season-ending surgery.
Hey, yo, dude, ain't nobody safe.
We don't wish injury on anyone, but this dude.
Yeah, stay off the internet, folks.
Yeah, this dude said something.
Yeah, that might be Lil B.
It might be Lil B.
Yeah, it might be Lil B. Let's see.
30 years.
Oh, Draymond Green returns to practice after suspension. So
you see, he said he was going to retire.
Yeah. So actually, let's talk about that because you actually just reminded me. So after the use of Nurkic incident, bro said that he was just so done with basketball to the point where he was ready to get the freak up out of there.
That gives me the worst possible vibe, and it makes me respect him even less because he's being a little bitch about to me.
But that also means that he's fighting some freaking demons.
Oh, he's definitely he's like, I'm gonna kill again, like a serial killer.
So bro is actually fighting stuff that we don't know about.
If he said that because he knows he's too much of a detriment to the game, he must remove himself, then I respect it. But I think he was just throwing a temper tantrum, you guys can suspend me because I'm gonna keep doing it, and you know what, I'm not gonna play anymore.
Right. That too, but I genuinely think bro was just fighting some shit that really just affected his mind on the court.
Yeah.
And he just needed that suspension more than anything because that was really just time for him to gather.
I think it is. It'll tell us if he comes back and he's a different player. Yeah. I mean, cool, great.
But you know what's funny though? Adam Silver spoke to Draymond, but when the whole Ja Morant thing.
Yeah. Where's he?
You can't make this up. You cannot make this up.
It's crazy. I don't know if it's because Draymond was doing it on the court and he wants to set a better image for the league.
Yeah.
What Ja Morant did, to me, is not as bad as what Draymond did because he's physically impacting
I mean,
hurting players.
Did you also see LeBron's Draymond moment?
LeBron Draymond moment.
Yeah, he like elbowed somebody right in the face on the floor fighting for the ball.
Oh yeah, JJJ. Yeah, Jaren Jackson. Yeah, I saw that. Mm-hmm.
I didn't see that.
Yeah. It was a Saturday. I think it was over this past weekend. I was actually watching that game too. The Grizzlies beat the Lakers, and they were fighting over a loose ball, and LeBron just boom, 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 gave him one of them.
LeBron is hilarious, dude. He is something. You see him in the locker room brushing his scalp?
Nah.
They said he was brushing his thoughts and dreams. Dude, he had the brush going to town, hitting all the angles. And they were like, he just will not just. There's no hair left. There's like the line that he's like redefined, and then there's just nothing. Just brushing.
Like that patch of grass that's under a tree. It's just dirt and weeds.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
He and Drake are like the same, bro. They're just fucking
shit.
mean. It's like they try to fit in, but they just so fucking awkward. I forgot what LeBron posted on his socials, but that shit almost made me unfollow him. Like, bro, if you don't stay the fuck off social media.
That video of him in the gym rapping?
No.
Grizzly one?
No. It was it was something that he just recently posted. I was like, man, if you don't stay the you go a grown ass man. You 40. I don't know what he said.
That compilation of him just saying things that don't what's your favorite part of the Malcolm X book? I mean, I just kind of started it.
Yeah.
But it's good. And he starts naming random shit.
And bro literally got multiple photos of him just starting at page 1. I swear.
The one where he sat against the wall, I think. I'm like,
this motherfucker ain't reading. Let's see. NBA news. So we could actually talk about the Kuminga and the Steve Kerr. That actually just reminded me. So Kuminga is reportedly requesting a trade, or he was saying that he was unhappy because of his playing time that he's getting from Steve Kerr. He feels like he's being held back. Steve Kerr said that, when he was playing in Chicago, he didn't get the amount of minutes that he felt like he deserved, but they won. So I understand. It's like he's a player and coach who won, who saw it all, who understood what it took to win, and he's still doing that with his current team. Mm-hmm. Kuminga feels as if I've been held back. I've been been in the shadows, but I feel like I need a bigger role.
Yeah.
I mean,
he cut his hair too. They were like, "Oh, now Steve Kerr's going to play him because he thinks it's someone else."
Exactly,
dude. I don't know. I get where Steve Kerr's coming from. It's also like we've talked about a million times. It's like a different era to where Steve Kerr knew his role back then. Kuminga, he wants to be the star. He wants to flash like Jordan Poole. Mm-hmm. Didn't work for him.
My issue with when Golden State drafts people, it's always still stuck behind Steph, Clay, and Draymond. So not necessarily people aren't getting an opportunity to play. It's like no matter what happens, they will always prioritize their stars first because they're going to count on them to win. And then they'll interchange their role players. And if they're not putting up stats, then they get they take a seat back.
That brings up a good point. There was someone on TikTok, it was the most random topic of all time. Some teams, and I think...
One sec. Yes, Moby, he is 40 years old.
This was about Oklahoma City. Kind of applies to Golden State too. Some teams draft too well. So... Like
the Celtics?
Celtics, yeah. You start having to pay all these players at the same time. So with Oklahoma City, they happened to draft 3 MVPs. Mm-hmm. At the same time, they didn't know what was going to happen. They priced themselves out of the market.
Right.
One had to get traded because one didn't want to take this role, and they didn't know what was going to happen. But it's like you can draft too well, I guess. Because let's say they would have drafted KD, right?
Yeah.
They would have drafted someone else besides James. I don't remember who was in that draft off the top of my head, but they could have drafted more of like a role player that was fine with being a 6-man. Could have kept maybe Russ too, but they drafted 3 big ego MVP level players. And they got screwed over in the end.
Yeah,
I think Golden State's in that way too. I mean, Kuminga's not a star and Jordan Poole's not a star, but also,
they both have potential. But
potential.
Of course, again, they still have to take a seat back to Clay, Stephen.
Well, now you're coming into the issue too with Golden State, where it's aging stars.
Right.
So be careful who you draft and who you pick over them.
Right.
Because Steph's 35,
Mm-hmm.
Draymond's about to be 34, Clay's 33 or 34. So it's like now you're drafting players, and you got to think, well, we want to continue to be good. We don't want to get stuck in the cellar.
Right.
So that's something they got to kind of keep an eye on too. But
so how I'm thinking with Golden State, till one of them retired, and that opens up the minutes for everybody else. So
they don't want to draft someone this year. Let's say a point guard, he comes in next year, starts playing crazy, and then it's like, well, we got Steph for 2 or 3 more years. It's like, yeah, you do, but Steph needs to learn that it's.
And then you still got Chris Paul in your books.
Still got Chris Paul in the books too, who's kind of just there to collect.
And now he's hurt.
Now he's hurt, and he's 40.
Yeah, and so I mean, even though that frees up time, you still got all these young guns that still want to get incorporated into the offense.
Yeah.
So, Magic, they finally plan to retire Shaq's jersey. It's about damn time.
It's a post-game ceremony too, which is weird. It's an Oklahoma City game in February.
Ricky Rubio retires after 12 seasons.
It was for mental health reasons, I guess. Maybe he just got burnt out.
Yeah, actually, Rubio stepped away from his playing career in the Cavaliers this season to concentrate on his mental health.
But I always forget he started in Spain. What was he, 13, 14 probably? He's been playing professional ball for like
a while.
20-some years. So I get it. I mean, good for him. You know, he had a good career. So.
Sorry, guys. Yeah. So we talked about. And then lastly, we can talk about. Yeah. So did anybody see Giannis's comments after he lost? So it's actually funny.
Oh, the equipment guy. Yeah.
So it's actually funny because bro lost to the Rockets and he lost to the Pacers, and I know he was just not in his feelings, but bro was just not having it. I mean, especially I'm like, all right, I get it. You lost to the Pacers. They're actually doing well this season, so they're not a rollover team. Yeah. But the Rockets, I'm like, bro, Dylan Brooks on that team, you have to spank the Rockets regardless. And so with his comments, he was really, I understand what he said, what he meant though. He's saying we really just have to be better in all fronts, no matter what it is. And he was just really saying, hey, just keeping everybody and himself accountable.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at it. I think it was funny how the equipment team caught a stray from hell, but it is what it is. But I mean, this team won a championship. They want to get back to that and have multiple. So I don't.
That mentality, yeah.
I mean, I don't want to say this is borderline Mamba mentality, but this is the right mentality to have. So nothing wrong.
You shouldn't get crucified for it. Who did they lose to recently? The Jazz.
Yeah.
The Jazz posted a picture of just their equipment guy.
Yeah. That
it's just like friendly fire. Like there's nothing really to it. But
insult to injury type shit. But no, I get it, bro. I fuck with the fact that from your leader, even though you have like Dame, you just got Dame and stuff like that. Like you're speaking up and you're addressing what needs to be addressed. So I mean, I fucks with that. I think after a while, like people will honestly say that Giannis is a very good leader. Yeah, bro's been in the league for longer than we realize.
Yeah, 13 or 14. It's been about 10 years.
It's been a hot minute. So, did anybody have anything they wanted to talk about specifically before we get into the mayhem of NFL football?
I'll just pick somebody else up. Oscar Hernandez.
Yes, from the Mariners.
He's good. Outfielder.
I think it was like, 1 year, 18 or something?
18 mil?
It was something high. Yeah, it was pretty high.
For a year? I'm in the wrong profession.
They're paying somebody. They're paying 2 players $1 billion.
That's true.
Oh, yeah.
One of them's getting paid $500 million to hit the ball.
Bro. And I'm over here.
Pitch or play defense.
Hit the ball.
Hit the ball.
Yeah.
Hit the ball.
And I'm over here trying to be all fancy, trying to join the XFL and shit.
Tell you.
Hate it here.
I have a topic to talk about. It's a football topic.
Yeah,
it's kind of like off the cuff. So this tweet got me thinking. There's a picture of Sean McVay with Jared Goff.
Yep.
There's a picture of Tua with Mike McDaniel.
Mhm.
So we know how that story ended. They made the bold move to trade Goff for Stafford to get them over the hump. They knew that Goff wasn't getting them over the hump.
Even though Brody's gone to a Super Bowl.
Yes. I know, isn't that crazy? Yeah. I don't know. I mean, it worked out for everyone.
Yeah.
Really. I mean, Lions were in the playoffs and won the division.
Yeah.
So the question was,
Mhm.
should the Dolphins do that with Tua
Ooh.
and find a comparable trade partner? I was trying to think of some teams that would do it, but I think that Tua is handicapping the Dolphins.
Ooh, this is a conversation. Ooh, wait.
The only logical one, but the other team would not dance with him, the Chargers. Herbert on that offense is a cheat code.
So they're a quarterback away, is what you're saying. You feel
I
like
believe so. I think the defense, when it's healthy, they've had a lot of injuries.
yeah.
Defense is good. They have Tyreek. You don't want to waste Tyreek's prime years. We've seen what Tua is without Tyreek on the field. So I'm saying that if you put a Justin Herbert quarterback out there with a second-year Devin Achane, Tyreek, Waddle, get a tight end somewhere. You have a defense that's top 5, and McDaniel, who is admittedly a very good coach.
This is a brain racker. Pause. All right. Do I think that they're a quarterback away? No. I say that because this team on both sides of the ball gets fried whenever they play comp.
They do.
So
They do. I will give you that.
Even though they put up 70 on a team, and we didn't even expect that team to be jack squat. Whenever they play comp, we can all say that they suck.
Yeah.
So is that a quarterback thing or is that a coach thing? Because let's be honest. Let's just use this for an example. The Philly game, 17-31. Was that a better offensive or better defensive performance that we?
I am not trying to throw a straight shot at y'all, but I don't even know if
Just
that was comp.
Keep it a buck.
That wasn't even comp for this year.
For Philly or
Miami.
Dolphins?
For Miami, I don't know. I wouldn't say they're a winning team. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's offense. There's a lot of star power on both sides of the ball for you guys.
Correct.
But the way you guys played this year, I don't even know if it's comp because, like I said, the Patriots finished with a top 3 pick.
Right.
They took you all the distance. So even in that situation, I'll back you up with that. But to me, when you watch Tua play, and you would, let's say you take Tyreek out of the equation, because I think he is 60% of that, 70% of that offense.
Yeah, I'd say a whole 100.
Besides, probably give him a little bit more. Yeah.
Right.
But I just, to me personally, I think he handicaps them in a lot of ways. I think the arm power is not there. I think his decision making sometimes is very questionable. That pick at the end of the game, Tyreek comes off the field, and it's just like, where'd you throw it to? I think if you did that same situation, I think if you took Herbert, like I said, the Chargers, why would they do that? Why would they take Tua over Herbert? But I think that gets them over the hump. I think they're a quarterback away from taking the next step. Not necessarily Super Bowl, but beating competition and maybe conference championships and whatnot.
Who put the fullback in it?
Yeah, you see number 10? I was looking at him. That looks like Desmond Bain. He's like short and wide.
So the game against the Chiefs in London, that's probably a good example.
That too. What happened at the end of the game?
Costly decision.
His decision making. I'm not saying he's a bad quarterback. I'm just saying if you're looking for a quarterback that's going to get you to the next level, which every team wants to be at, I don't think that it's Tua. And I think there's a quarterback out there that could do that. And I would say Herbert would be the most obvious decision.
I'm listening because I'm going through the games. We also have the Dolphins Ravens. Now
that defense,
it was just overall on both sides of the ball.
Yeah.
So that's.
But Tua threw what, 2 picks in that game? I think?
Let me check. Yes, but he also threw 2 touchdowns as well.
Yeah. But
So with that being said, right? Say if the Dolphins made that choice to get Tua up out of there, who would you think would be a solid? You would think Herbert?
Herbert is the most logical choice, but like I said, I don't think the Chargers would dance with him on that.
No.
Why would you get rid of him? He's probably the only piece of hope they have
So would that bring back Trevor Lawrence's career?
to send him to Miami.
Say something goes down. I don't think the Jags are going to move on from him,
No.
but at the same time, that was a must-win game, and
Yeah.
that was against a team that you just smacked.
Let me do this because I kind of slandered Trevor in the last game. I did watch a compilation of all the drops that they had this year, and most of them were Calvin Ridley.
Yeah, it's a drop fest. It was
Calvin dropped one, I believe, in that game, right?
Yeah.
He also had a big. Yeah, he has a big catch. He's very he could do it, but he can. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, because the game I went to, bro had a couple of drop skis.
He's been dropped. There's a compilation of his drops this year, and they're not all touchdowns, but they're all big plays that are in his breadbasket, and he should have caught it.
And it's not like T. Law is an inaccurate quarterback. Bro was putting the ball where it needed to be. Shout out to Gardner Minshew for that pass, because that pass was
the poor running back, dude. He's getting.
I know. Yeah.
That's not
actually. You know what? I read the comments. Bro's not actually getting cooked.
It was nice. I don't know if they were Colts fans, but I know that people were logically saying, "Hey, that was a bad throw."
No, real shit.
It was short. It was like at his toes. It
was
just
because a lot of people were like, "Oh, you should have just had." Well, actually, L on the coach for taking JT out.
I think JT got hurt.
No,
he went but he came back. He did come back because he walked in the locker room and he came back.
He came back in. Yeah.
Yeah, and they weren't even running. Was Zach Moss inactive?
No. Yeah.
Was he? Okay. Okay. I was trying to remember because I'm like, why was he?
Yeah, he got hurt. Yeah, he got hurt.
I was like, why was he out there? I couldn't remember.
Yeah, he was still out.
Yeah,
that was a bad pass, but I was just saying because we talking about drop skis. That just reminded me that was a badass pass.
But
that's the second time Gardner Minshew put somebody. Well, he didn't put him in harm's way.
He didn't put him in harm's way, but
that was a badass.
He put the team in harm's way.
A badass pass.
And I think so. We can tie it back to Tua from what I see on film, and maybe I'm wrong, but I think he has a arm power issue. Trevor Lawrence does not.
100%.
Some of Trevor Lawrence is overthrown because he just slings it so much. So
100%.
that's a receiver separation / speed issue. But
bro said a skill issue.
That's a skill based. That's a skill based issue. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know. I'm looking at Tua, and if he goes into Kansas City, in like 20-degree weather, and he beats Kansas City and throws for 3 or 4 touchdowns, I'll come back on here and I'll apologize. But if they go in there, you don't think the Dolphins are going to lose?
Oh, the Chiefs might. Is this? Yeah, this is at the Chiefs, right?
This is at Kansas City.
Oh my God! If Taylor pulls up, then this might be a different.
Remember the Mike McDaniel shirt?
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
That will bite him again. What was it? Something about it had like the thermometer that was like broken, and it was like love something about bring on the cold or something.
Yeah.
You don't see them losing?
You don't see.
Well, we're gonna get it out to the predictions because I mean
I don't know, man. I think the script writers has got this in full effect
because the Dolphins have also faltered. What are they? They've lost 3 out of the last 5. I think.
Yeah.
They had the division.
Against very good teams, they've been getting clapped. Ravens, Bills.
I agree,
bro. It's the Chiefs, bro. This is scary hours for Mahomes.
It is.
They look fam. You going against the script now. Yeah, script activated, dog. We got Tyreek Hill going back to Kansas City. Mm-hmm. We got the 2 teams that traded away for Deshaun Watson.
Yeah.
We got the Mike McCarthy.
The Mike McCarthy Bowl.
And then you got the Matt Stafford, Jared Goff game. Yo, you don't get any better than this shit, dog. These people knew what they were doing when they made this schedule.
Oh my God.
And then you got the fucking
Steelers.
Yeah, you got the Steelers, and then you got the fucking Eagles Bucks game. I'm mad it's in Tampa. Them shits is expensive.
Would you go?
Hell yeah. In a heartbeat.
Damn, I don't know.
I still bleed for this team, even though they pissed me though.
Sunday at 12.
No, it's a Monday. It's a Monday game at 8.
Yeah, if it was like a Sunday at 1.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. Oh yeah, you want to know what the Sunday game at 1 is? Bills Steelers.
Oh, that's you got to backburn that. That's get it over with.
Yeah.
Take them behind the barn.
They should make this a 9:00 game so we could get this shit front the way.
They should make it a Germany game. They should take them to Germany and leave the
Steelers
there.
You feel me?
Stays.
You know what I mean?
I'm not even trying to disrespect the Steelers. Mike Tomlin got him there. He gets him there every year. But, like, dude, this team, especially with no TJ Watt, this is just not stacking. This is not going to stack up.
Oh, yeah, Moby. Bro said it's a fucking skill issue.
It's a skill. It's a skill
issue.
Skill-based matchmaking.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I can send it to you. I'll send it in the group chat.
Is there any way Steelers can play the Browns?
I got the bracket right here, fellas. Yeah. So,
there it is. Yeah.
Yeah. So AFC joint. So we got Bills. Ooh, so we could have a Bills KC joint.
No, so what we're looking for is the
Browns and Ravens.
Browns versus Steelers game.
So they would have to beat the Ravens, and then the Steelers would have to win out. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Whew, I remember when those games were.
The Browns Ravens for script purposes is
100%.
Flacco going back to Baltimore.
Oh, gotta be.
Well, for script purposes. Cleveland, Pittsburgh. You know who's the quarterback for Pittsburgh?
Oh yeah.
I mean, we're talking about script,
and we're scripting it.
That's a revenge game if I've seen one. That is wild.
Move it to Saturday at 12.
Jeez.
Put it on the card with
Nah, that's crazy. What was that? What was that Gunna music video when bro was writing in the fire? That's the NFL script writers this season.
Cooking it up.
That's crazy.
Flacco. That's crazy. We got Flacco, Baltimore.
I'm saying.
Championship game.
Damn, we totally writing off Texans. No, Texans hearing this.
We do need it. We do need it.
Oh, this disrespect for the Texans right now. All right, let's So
it can't happen?
No, because Cleveland would play Baltimore. That's the divisional.
Yeah,
that's the conference, so they can't. So Baltimore could go to the
I just need a Baltimore.
Oh, Baltimore Cleveland game. For script.
Yeah, we writing off Texans like they ain't shit right now.
I think it's asinine to say that the Browns would not lock him up.
Oh, got to.
They're going to lock up C.J. Stroud.
They got to.
And it's not even a slight against the Texans. They weren't supposed to be in the playoffs. They weren't supposed to touch anything near the playoffs. They were supposed to be better because you got a second overall quarterback.
And it's funny to say that because we could say that about Indy, but your quarterback got hurt. So they were actually supposed to get to the playoffs.
Yeah, and then their backup almost took them.
Yeah. Bro really had that Nick Foles in him.
Did he earn a starting job?
Oh, 100%. Ooh, you got Anthony Rich. You know what? I'm going to answer Ronnie's question.
No, I'm not saying there. I'm saying somewhere else.
Oh, 100%.
He earned himself a nice contract somewhere.
Got to. Oh, 100%. If he could throw a better ball, I would start, bro. But to answer your question, Ronnie, is the Dolphins one quarterback away? When you break it down like that, I genuinely want to say no because I think that Tua is talented enough to get the team over that hump.
Yeah,
I think that whenever they play real comp,
they
just get out coached.
Do you think so? You think it's a McDaniel issue?
I think it's a quarterback coach thing because their OC doesn't have problems like ours does.
That offense puts up points.
Yes, they were leading the. They were leading the I forget what stat that. Oh, I think points this year. They were points.
What's the 70-point game helped them? But they still were putting up.
Oh yeah, they were still and then they were what was it? Points and yardage. I think I saw a stat this past Sunday. They had like 400 yards. I think almost every game.
And a lot of that's contributed to Tyreek and then Mostert, which they put up video game numbers this year. But see, also here's the thing: is like the Rams felt like they were a quarterback away, and
Right.
I don't think Detroit thought they were a quarterback away, but they wanted to just get off Stafford because they knew he was just going to rot there.
Yeah.
So they figured, let's change it up, let's get Goff. So the Rams were on that side of the ball, thinking they were the quarterback away.
Mm-hmm.
I think it would have to be a situation where the Dolphins felt like they were a quarterback away, and the other team is like, well, we just should probably get this guy out.
Right.
So I don't know.
I really don't want to. I really want to give Tua a chance because I feel like since he's been there, everyone's been dogging him.
Yeah, he's gotten a lot of unfair criticism,
which is true because everyone was worried about his health. All right, then he corrected his health. Now he's focused on winning. Then he got the team to the playoffs. The only critique is when you play better teams, you lose.
Yeah.
Overall, they won the games that they were supposed to win, and they got to the playoffs. So
In your mind, though, I wouldn't expect a completely different answer, but I would expect a change in view if they go to Arrowhead and get shit on.
I mean, you're right though, because again, they play against better teams. I don't know the switch flips.
Yeah,
I don't know what it is.
So, and like I said, I think we can chalk it up to coaching. I agree with you on that, but there is nothing else that this team can do to really improve it besides maybe an O-line or maybe another defensive piece. Because you have Tyreek and you have Waddle. You have two good running backs right now. So you have all the offensive power. What else are you missing?
And you got slot receivers. You got multiple running backs.
Yeah.
I mean, I think a tight end is not really going to put you over the hump.
I mean, they have Berrios who comes in every once in a while.
Yeah.
They have, was it Cedric Wilson Jr.?
And then you got Chosen Anderson. I'm going to call him Robbie Anderson.
Yeah, it's Robbie Anderson. Yeah, that's fine.
I'm going to call him Robbie Anderson.
So, like, that's another. I think that's like the best point of the argument is.
Yeah.
What else can the team do to get over the hump besides change the guy that's throwing the ball?
Beat the teams you're supposed to beat. That's really it.
Yeah.
And once that narrative changed, then be like, all right, Tua is valid.
Do you think Tua is?
That statistic is so washed this season.
What
the teams that
the beat the teams that you need to beat.
Well, a lot of teams didn't beat.
There's one team that didn't lose to a team that they should have beat. I could be wrong.
So,
but I don't think that there's a major team that didn't lose to somebody who's not a good team.
So that's been the running narrative for the Dolphins because their schedule was one of the lightest.
Yeah.
So the only real comp that they had was the Bills twice, the Chiefs,
Cowboys,
and the Cowboys, which they
and you guys,
right?
They lost to the Cowboys.
No, they beat the Cowboys. Okay, so they beat the Cowboys, lost to the Bills twice, lost to us. And then they lost to the Ravens.
Yep. And they lost to. They played Kansas City. They lost
to
Kansas City.
Bills, Philly, their only team.
Ravens.
Okay.
But then you have like the Niners. Who do those two?
They lost to the Rams last week, but I mean
they're gonna throw that shit on technicality, but they lost to the no. So the
the Browns.
So the Browns, the Vikings, and they
should have beat. They lost.
It was the Vikings, Browns, Rams last week, and then one other one.
The Cardinals.
Remember they were getting worked, and then they.
They beat the Cardinals. The Cardinals was just putting up fucking points like nobody's business. Yeah, so they lost to the Bengals. They lost to the Bengals, the Vikings, the Browns, and then the Rams.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which the Browns are a good team this year. I mean, they were supposed to beat them. Yeah.
That was
Vikings now.
That was a game where CMC went out, Debo went out.
Yes.
And
that's when he got exposed a little bit.
Yeah, and this team just went flatline.
Yeah.
Yeah, with 2 players gone.
I think the only team we can argue would be the Ravens. I don't think they lost to anyone they weren't supposed to lose to.
So, actually, I'm glad Devin brought that up. So, that's fair.
Yeah.
So, that's fair. They beat the Cowboys. They lost to the Bills twice. They lost to the Ravens. That was just all-around beatdown. And then they lost to Philly. Other than that, I guess their real comp was the Cowboys. They beat the Jets, I think. Yeah, they beat the Jets. Oh, no, A-Rod.
Yeah, see, they beat the Jets twice. Did they lose to the Jets once?
They lost to the Jets.
We did.
Oh yeah, because this team sucks. That's why we lost.
You see that Ocho Cinco thing?
Yeah, I sent that, and I sent you forgot this, and I was calling Cap. Talking about some. Oh, they playing. Man.
They're playing possum.
Yeah. Nah, that's
I know
not.
what they doing.
Yeah. No. Ocho, you really got it backwards, fam. We really just showing our asses right now. So, but to go back on that to finally answer your question, Ronnie, I think that they're fine where they're at now. I just think that Tua just really needs to elevate, but they're not a quarterback away. But that's a good conversation piece.
Yeah, I think it's something to talk about because that formula doesn't work for everyone. But like,
because I mean, right now, because if I'm looking at quarterbacks right now in the league and who they could really use to get them to where they need to be, I'm not going to say Kirk Cousins because Kirk can't even get the team that he has now to where they need to be.
Kirk Cousins is probably the best non-factor quarterback, I think. Right? I mean, like, because he was putting up video game numbers this year until he got hurt.
But then he went what 0-3.
Yeah, that team was 1-4, I think.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, how? I would say Teal. Who? Yeah, that was so it was Kirk first, then Jetta.
Was it?
Yeah, it was Kirk then Jetta.
They were like right around the same time. Might have been a week apart, I think.
Yeah, and then I would say Herbert really because I'm looking at all the other quarterbacks. I mean, I think we need to reevaluate the whole Purdy case after the season ends.
Flacco?
Yeah. Oh God.
I mean, Flacco's a cheat code, honestly.
Yeah.
But I mean, he's a Super Bowl winning quarterback.
I really think he's only good because he's on the Browns.
I mean, but they have the offense. They have the offense for him to thrive.
I think you put him on you put him on the Niners.
You think so?
I
he's
think
only good because he's on the Browns and they're like.
Nah,
I think so.
Nah, I mean, we saw how Garoppolo did in this offense, and bro didn't have to do too much.
What's crazy too is he's doing this without Nick Chubb.
Exactly.
With Nick Chubb on that team.
Exactly. I think the team is just better overall.
I think they have. I kind of hate it because they have such a stigma around them because of the Browns.
Yeah.
But they are a good football team.
All around.
Top 5 defense. They have Amari Cooper.
They got a solid offense.
Yeah, they have Jerome Ford's done fine in the absence.
David Njoku.
Njoku's been great. Their O-line's great. They really don't have a lot of weaknesses. I mean, I just think it's going to come down to Flacco's not as good as he's going to hit Lamar. If they beat the Texans, they're going to hit Lamar, and they're not going to get past Lamar.
Yeah.
But
I think that would be a shootout.
I think it could be.
If Amari Cooper is healthy, that would be a shootout.
See, Flacco's biggest criticism when he used to play, which he still plays, but back in the day, was his lack of emotion. They didn't think he could get over the hump because he just kind of was just there. But I think he would get emotional in Baltimore.
He was doing the whole Jay Cutler thing.
Yeah, like I'm just here. I'm gonna play quarterback, and then he'd win.
Yeah.
Flacco owns Baltimore.
So let's get into these playoff predictions.
Yeah.
I got the NFC picture looking right now. We have our first game. Actually, let me go in order. So all of our AFC games, we have 2 AFC. No, not right now. Or actually, yeah, we can.
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah, my fault.
You
want to go through the whole bracket, or are we just doing the?
Yeah, we'll go through the whole bracket. We'll just do wild card picks, and then we'll do.
We gotta do the coach situations.
Yeah, and then we'll cover our week 18. That shit was trash. Week 18 was horrible. I didn't want to cover them shits.
Oh, that's what you were just talking about. There was a gif of that.
See? Yep, that's what I'm talking about.
And it's relating to this is way off topic. My bad. Soldier Boy threads to shoot Blueface amid beef. Let's die. Let's meet up and die. Let's die ASAP. Send me the Addy. Let's shoot it up. Let's shoot it out.
Hey, yo, YouTube, relax.
Yeah, sorry. That's
another off sport thing. What's the deal with Cat Williams?
So basically, Cat Williams appeared on Shannon Sharp's podcast, Club Shay Shay, and Cat Williams just basically aired out the bag. Bro was just like, this is what really happens in the media. Everybody thinks that this is a ho-hum. What you see isn't really how it is. A lot of these dudes really had to do a lot of stuff that I'm not going to say on YouTube to get where they're at now. Bro said something about Kevin Hart, which I already had a sense of. I mean, I'll be honest with you. Kevin Hart's a good dude. I never thought he was funny.
I don't think he's that.
I never thought bro was funny because Dave Chappelle
Oh. Dave Chappelle's like one of the
Funny.
greatest.
Funny.
Yeah, funny.
Eddie Murphy
Funny.
funny.
Back in the day.
Chris Rock.
Chris
Funny.
Rock and Chris Tucker
Funny.
funny.
Richard Pryor.
Funny.
Funny.
Kevin Hart.
He's good. He's a good actor. I think he's funny.
Great actor. Great actor.
He's a good like comedic role guy, but like a stand-up setting.
Great actor.
I wouldn't sit through his stand-ups.
Comedic. All that. No.
Some of his older ones are good.
Yeah.
Cat Williams too.
Oh, sorry, Moby. I'm going back and forth between tabs. So the old stigma for the Browns, the Cleveland Browns, is that they were the worst team in football. They had at least multiple seasons where they went 0-16 or like 2-14. So yeah, that's what we're referring to, like the stigma about the Browns, because they back in the day, growing up, they were the laughing stock of the league, and now they're in the playoffs. So that's what he was referring to. But yeah, that's basically what happened on the Club Shay Shay podcast. Bro was just really just airing it out. I ain't mad at it.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, you telling the truth. And now everybody mad and everybody want to rebuttal and freaking backtrack and try to shut that man down. Nah. All right. So we'll just do wild card and then we'll go as weeks progress. So we have our first game. I'm just going to go down the line as the teams appear on my end.
Yeah.
So our first game, well, not our first game, but we have, huh? Actually, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we could do that.
And then I guess we could also change it next week if we want to.
Yeah.
I mean, like this, we'll lock in for now. But
yeah. So we'll just start with the 5 and. Nice try. We'll start with the 5 and. What seed are they? Hold up. I don't know what seed.
The 4 or 5.
Yeah, 4 or 5 seed. So that is the Eagles and Bucks. I have Philly winning that game.
Yeah, that if the Buccaneers would have come out against the Panthers and like really put some work in, that game made me kind of go, no momentum going into the playoffs. 9-0. Yeah, 9-0. No.
Yeah, that game was really like, and everybody was healthy.
Yeah,
that was a poorly executed game.
You guys won't give yourself enough credit against the Buccaneers, and I'm not going to go past that.
Mm-hmm.
You will be prepared for it.
We'll beat the Bucks, but the 49ers on the other hand.
That's a different story.
Yeah.
And San Fran. But yeah, I'll take Philly with that.
So Bucks, Eagles equals I put plus. Bucks Eagles. Okay. All right, so next game we have the Rams and the Lions. Damn.
Rams.
I got the Lions.
I have the Lions.
Yeah, I got the Lions.
Interesting.
I mean, because if they advance, right, in my mind, if they advance, ain't no way they get into the championship game.
They win, I think it's a good season.
Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy. Ugh. Then we got the Green Bay Cowboys game.
This one, I'm going to give this to Dallas.
Unfortunately, I'm going with what he said.
Yeah. Staying true to form. That's not even an outrageous pick.
Even, where's it at? It's in Dallas. Right?
Jordan Love's been playing amazing the last.
I think they might go do it.
And it's Dallas. Can you put anything past Dallas?
Hell no. But they're not going to poop in the first round.
They've been known to poop before in the first round.
Typically, the script activates when they get closer to the Super Bowl. All right. So then, safer. All right. So we'll just stay in the NFC bracket. Eagles 49ers.
Eagles 49ers. Give me the 49ers, unfortunately. I'm sorry.
You don't even gotta apologize.
Yeah.
I'm still going with Philly because I can't root against them, even though the obvious is gonna happen. So then, Lions Cowboys.
Lions, Green Bay for me, the Lions.
Yeah, it's Rams Dallas for me, but obviously we'll go around.
Lions over Green Bay for me. Can hope
I got
that it's not Cowboys Lions.
I got the rematch of the robbery game that the Lions should have won.
If it's Lions Green Bay, they play in
They
Detroit, right?
yeah, they play in
Play in
Detroit. I got the robbery game. I got Lions winning the robbery game. So that means that
Lions are going to be good.
yeah, they basically did. They just got
Yeah,
robbed.
they should have
That's
technically.
true.
Yeah, they got robbed. That game was set up for the Lions to win. The refs just said, "I hate the Lions."
I don't know what you're saying right now.
Oh, my fault.
Did you say Dak Prescott?
Yeah, Dallas losing. Flag on the play. All right, so then we got. I have the I have the Eagles going to the NFC Championship game against the Lions.
This is the ugliest.
I think I need to be realistic.
What is yours?
Philly Lions.
I think I need to be realistic here.
Oh.
I need to be realistic here. So let's be honest. 49ers and Lions. So basically the 49ers are going to the Super Bowl.
I don't think so.
You think Philly beating 49ers? And there we have it. Cap.
I'm not picking not Philly.
I get it, but we got to be real about it because I'm going to be honest with you. We getting fucking clapped by 49ers.
I got San Francisco and the Rams, and I'll take San Francisco to go to the gym.
Okay, so that looks more realistic.
Yeah.
So now we can go on the.
Yo, what?
I had the Rams and 49ers. I'm taking 49ers to go to the bowl.
Well, let me type this. Okay, so now we can go over to the AFC picture. All right, so on my end we have the Browns and Texans.
The Browns.
If I can type for the love of
Rams.
equals.
You know, they did play earlier, and there was no CJ Stroud. It was Case Keenum. They got destroyed. But, yeah, I just don't see the Texans getting past the Browns.
I get it. All right, so next game. Dolphins Chiefs.
Oh, this is where we start getting a little dicey. I'm going to go with the Chiefs.
I want to give that run back to the Dolphins. I'm going with the Dolphins. My issue with the Chiefs right now is just still offensive struggles. We're going to be playing at home. No one has got the agenda to leave Taylor Swift's ass at home. I think she will play a factor in how Travis plays.
Yeah, honestly, at this point, that's what it's looking like.
So, with that being said, actually, this all right, Mo. We appreciate you for stopping by, bro. At the same time, Dolphins defense is beat the hell up. They lost a lot of key players, but they did. I think they signed Justin Houston.
They signed Justin Houston and Bruce Irving.
Got it. Ooh,
yeah, running it back.
Oh, we bringing it back. Okay, so I'm just gonna go with the Dolphins with an upset because I think that they will find a way to. It's an upset. They're not going to the Super Bowl. Anything's Chiefs related is an upset.
That's a Roger, I guess.
Okay, yeah. Take your time, Moby. We'll be here.
They got Dolphins.
Okay, yeah. I got them fins up.
Let me put this out there. I want the Dolphins to win, absolutely.
But you know that.
Yeah. I just
I
think
get it.
Mahomes in the playoffs is Mahomes in the playoffs.
Yeah, there's scary hours. I get it.
Yeah. East 2? Carter East 2.
So next game will be Steelers Bills. I'm going with the Bills.
Yeah.
Then we got the next round going with the Ravens Browns. I'm going with the Ravens.
Yes.
Sneak attack. Already know.
Then the next round will be
Nowhere's needed.
Bills Dolphins. I got the Bills. Then we have the
Yeah, I got Ravens. Bills.
at the
AFC
conference.
Championship.
Yeah.
Double B's in the AFC Championship.
You got the Browns and who? Browns, Bills.
You got the Browns beating the Ravens?
Mhm.
I got Ravens beating the Browns. So I have Ravens going to that bowl game.
I do too. I know it's cliche, but I just in a year where like teams haven't stuck out as being great, no one's really gone above and beyond. The
Mhm.
two teams that have, well, the Ravens definitely proven it more than anyone.
Yeah.
But to me, it's Ravens and it's 49ers. I don't see anyone else going past that.
Yeah, it's quite evident that they're gonna
Yeah.
go all the way.
And I do believe that this is the year Lamar does it. God bless him. Ravens win.
I wouldn't even be mad at that.
Nope. I
All
hope he does.
So that is our AFC NFC playoff look. Now we're going to get over to these news updates because, boy, I'm mad. Today was the day where I was actually busy and my phone was blowing the hell up. So I'm gonna just run through these and we can get to talking. So Broncos head coach Sean Payton, final decision hasn't been made on Russell Wilson. Yes, it has. Y'all just haven't aired it out.
What? He said that?
Yes.
He was also pissed at Sean Payton.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. The way they handled that.
Yeah.
Listen, we all agree Russ is a little corny. Russ is this, Russ is that. No one deserves that. They just
And then the backup said that he feels like he should be the guy moving forward. So that's clear that
Stidham. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who?
Yeah.
Our former backup quarterback.
Yeah. Yeah. Bro came out and said that he is ready to be the clear number one next season.
New England dumped him. The Raiders dumped him. So he's just like Tom Brady on the Broncos.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, what?
Yeah.
He's just yapping at this point.
Yeah.
Smoking something.
Bro hitting the yap and into the ear bleed. So Titans fire head coach Mike Vrabel after 6 seasons, and Ronnie, you provided the way that they went about that was very unprofessional, but I'm not surprised, honestly.
So I sent the screenshot to you guys. I think you saw it.
Yeah.
You chimed in on it.
So, like, I got the notification, and then I went and checked to go, Braves.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh.
No, because Zach called me right. He was like, yo, Rappaport just tweeted 10 seconds ago they fired him. And I was like, what? So I had to make sure it was a real account, and it was.
It's funny, too, because Emily even texted me.
Oh, really?
I was just like, oh, my God, how the fuck do you know?
Dude, the world was crumbling. I told my parents, and they were like, they did what? With who?
I'm glad he got let go because that was a dumpster
Yeah,
fire.
he needed to get out of that.
That was
and
bad.
He wouldn't let on, but I don't think he was happy there. He probably looked what was going on. He was like,
when I went to the game, bro, after they lost, no one wanted to be there. I felt, and I'm just like, why did D-Hop go here? Like, I literally looked at bro, and I'm like, why did you come here?
Now he's stuck with no head coach, a quarterback we don't know who.
Probably for the head coach.
Vrabel probably pitched him because Vrabel's very
he had to
professional.
He's also like a player friendly. Like his
Yeah.
They play hard for him.
Yeah, and then bro got
They just bounced Jacksonville.
Yeah,
they bounced Jacksonville out of the playoffs.
Yeah, he was
with that dumpster fire of a team that barely can get on the field.
He was coach of the year 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Make it make sense, right?
I don't understand.
Make it make sense.
So the reasoning for anyone that doesn't know, this came out from one of the ESPN girls. They were going to trade him, but they figured out that was too much work.
Right.
It was going to take too long. They're just going to cut ties now.
Mm-hmm.
So give up a second-round draft pick for him because
that makes sense.
Because it takes too long.
Right.
I don't know who their what would you call that? What's Howie for us?
GM is Rand Cathathron. He was with New England, which is where the Vrabel connection went. Then he went to San Francisco, and then he got hired in Tennessee.
How long has he been there?
About a year or two.
So too long. Got it.
Yeah. Now so another thing too is like they want to pin it like, oh, the last 2 seasons have been bad for him. They also traded AJ Brown for Treylon Burks, and Treylon Burks is always hurt.
Apparently, that just over the head.
And when you see the draft room, right when the news came out, he got up and walked away because he was probably like, "What the hell am I doing now?"
Yeah.
You give me Ryan Tannehill with a rookie receiver. We have no idea who he is, and we won't pay AJ Brown.
And
So
then you got a beat up running back.
You got a beat up running back who had a down year this year
because of a foot injury that kept him out the rest of the last season.
None of that was his fault this year.
Yeah.
He was working with Levis and Tannehill and a horrible O-line. They were getting lit up. Tannehill kept getting hurt because the O-line was so bad.
And then Levis was getting hurt because he got
Levis got hurt because the O-line was so bad.
Yeah, and then apparently Mike Vrabel was the last straw.
I will say, too, speaking of like just him being let go,
this
is probably the best group of potential head coaches that I can remember.
100%.
Harbaugh, Harbaugh, possibly Belichick going somewhere, Vrabel. You got Ben Johnson, who's the OC in Detroit.
Philly.
Yeah.
Pierce, who's
Antonio Pierce, who I think will get locked up.
For the Raiders.
I
seen that they were like, maybe go to, or Braves could maybe go to the Raiders.
We're not counting Arthur Smith either.
No, that brother is going to be
that
DoorDashing.
Brother gone.
But yeah, there's just so many, and there's openings. There's good openings. The Chargers are a good opening.
Yeah,
Patriots would be a good opening.
Brandon Staley finally got up out that joke.
Yeah, I personally think
he should not coach a team.
He just called it.
He's going to the Patriots.
No,
I don't think there's any.
He played.
Mike Vrabel.
Yeah, Mike.
Oh, okay. Oh, thank God, because I thought you meant Ben Staley. Oh God.
No, Brandon said no. I think
Braves is going to the Patriots.
100%.
It's set up because they're gonna have one more meeting with Belichick, and they're gonna open up the door and slowly push him out. What would you rather have a 73-year-old head coach that maybe has 2 years left, or would you rather have a 47-year-old that's played there and Kraft loves him?
Y'all really about to treat bro like it's 300, huh?
Mm-hmm. Kick him off. Kick him into the pit.
He's got some work to do.
Yeah,
no, he's got work to do, but I think he's got the fans love him.
Yeah,
he's won Super Bowls there. Kraft loves him,
and then he'll be coaching alongside Rob Mayo.
Yeah, they have Mayo as a DC.
Mm-hmm.
It's set up. The only thing I worry about with that is where's the offensive mind? Mayo was a linebacker. Vrabel was a linebacker.
That's the neat part. You don't.
There's no. Our problem is offense, and we have two defensive minded coaches. That's the only thing I worry about.
Not happening.
But I think that's where he goes. I think
it's not happening. So quit asking.
Do it. So quit asking. God.
Harbaugh's gonna go.
I think he's definitely leaving college. He won the national championship.
I feel like
and his brother has a Super Bowl over him.
I think bro should stay where he's at. That's just me personally. In Michigan? Yeah, I would. I mean,
they're gonna start wanting to play for you now.
Yeah, bro. You could be Dion and rake all this talent in, bro.
The only place I could see him going where it'd be worth it would probably be the Chargers. Because you get
hell no. You want to keep dealing with motherfuckers who keep getting injured? I'll stay in Michigan. Shit. Hell no.
I don't know. I think we need to see too, because what if the Bills get bounced for what if, let's just say hypothetically,
no, I am not going to no damn Buffalo. No.
You got Josh Allen.
Stephon Diggs is literally waiting.
You don't think they're gonna fire Al Qaeda man?
No.
Stephon Diggs is literally about to light that organization on fire, and you want John Harbaugh to put that fire out? You're fucking smoking. Jim. Oh, I still can't tell these motherfuckers apart.
John.
Jim. Okay, Jim. Jersey. Okay, got it. All right, Jim. Fuck. Hell no. Bro could be the next Dion, raking all this talent, and he could literally have, bro, because I bet you.
It's also like you're not making shit money coaching college, especially Michigan.
But
you're making bank.
In the pros?
No, in college.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
It's not like it's a big pay difference.
Right, but still. Bro. Yeah, hell yeah. That's an easy layup.
And if I'm Braves, I'm going to college.
Come on. Might as well. You see what the freak happened with Chip Kelly's stupid ass. Bro came up, fucked up Philly, went somewhere else, fucked that team up, went back to freaking coaching UCLA or Arizona? Yeah, stay your ass in college, bro.
A little update. I think last podcast I said the Rose Bowl was only played with one game. It's actually the home stadium for UCLA.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
What the fuck?
Sometimes our sources aren't correct.
Yeah, sometimes
That's okay. We make
I
mistakes.
did Google it and it said there's been Super Bowls played and then in the Rose Bowl. And it didn't say anything about
Well, because that stadium couldn't field an NFL team. It's too small.
they played Super Bowls there.
Yeah, but what was it, like Super Bowl 7?
No. No, I think it's
Super Bowl.
Tom Brady was not
7
playing on the Rose
is
Bowl.
crazy.
First also said he wants the national championship to be played
In the Rose Bowl?
in the Rose Bowl every year.
I'd be fine with that.
100%. But I want to go. So
Yeah.
don't do that because I can't afford it.
Right.
God.
I can already barely afford the Rose
That
Bowl.
was very selfish of you, Devin. It's good for the game. Bad for your pocket, but it's
When's
good for
not
the
the
game.
Rose Bowl anymore?
Yeah.
Continuing with the news, Steelers head coach Mike Tomlin rules out TJ Watt for the playoff game against the Bills. He suffered a grade 2 MCL sprain, and he is considered multi-week injury.
Did we talk about that? Or was that out there?
No, we mentioned it at the beginning, I
The
believe,
cost, everything.
of the bowl game or the.
Steelers made the playoffs. What the cost, everything.
No, we didn't bring it up.
Was that out there?
I think so.
Hmm.
I know a lot of people got hella incentives this past week.
Yeah, Clowney did.
Mm-hmm.
Terry
McLaughlin.
And the Chiefs. Goddamn.
Chris Jones.
Oh yeah, Christian.
Did you say D-Hop? I'm sorry, I zoned out. D-Hop got an incentive too, because remember,
Oh yeah. I remember
Tannehill
that.
went
Yeah,
rogue
yeah.
and was like, "I'm throwing you the ball no matter what the play call is."
Yeah.
Thank you, Jameis. Love you, Jameis.
Yeah.
Who got the rookie record?
Rookie record.
Yeah. I remember that.
And there's a video of their head coach. Jesus Christ.
Sean McVay.
Yeah, McVay on the sideline being like, "Okay, get him the fuck out of here."
Yeah.
Sit down, yeah. Carson Wentz also looked pretty good.
Yeah.
Looked all right, not like
I didn't watch it.
from what I saw. It was like I didn't watch the highlights.
Yeah. Colts owner Jim Irsay being treated for severe respiratory illness. Get well, my brother.
They're from all the alcohol and cigarettes.
Yeah.
Jim Irsay.
Totally forgot that the Dolphins were on Hard Knocks. Good Lord. Bring back 0708 Hard Knocks, please.
Bring back NFL Street, please.
What?
And also,
Oh, talk about it. I knew you were going to say it.
what?
The NCAA game?
Yeah,
Yeah, say it. Yeah.
I waited and waited
Yeah.
and waited for a commercial because people were like, "Oh, they're putting out the date on the
Yeah.
national championship
Yeah.
game," and I waited. I stayed at every commercial, waiting.
I
and waiting
forgot.
and waiting. And halftime rolled around. I was like, "Oh, it's gotta be halftime." Waiting. I was like, "It's not coming."
There were official reports on like Twitter. It was like tonight will be the night that NCAA or EA releases a new NCAA game trailer or something like that.
Yeah.
And everyone's going crazy.
Well, it wouldn't be like a gameplay trailer. It'd be like a
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just a trailer.
yeah,
Yeah, just
yeah.
a trailer.
When it's
Yeah.
Nothing.
Damn.
Radio silent.
Not surprised. EA's been pulling our leg for years.
They need to unmonopolize that stupid ass company.
Yeah.
Because we had some good games. We had all the 2K NFL games, and they took them away.
College games. I got a rack of college games in there, bro.
And you know what's crazy?
Yeah. Yeah, you kept making fun of me for just playing Madden. I got college.
Hey.
Nah, them shit staying
NCAA
right there, though.
different.
Nah, them shit staying right
What?
there, though.
You know, which one is it?
What do you got over there, man?
Turn the phone off. I gotta handle business.
What kind of games you got, man?
Nah, bro. Nah, we cool.
NCAA 14 still like $100.
Yes.
Oh, no. I got like, something. I got 2,000
Oh, really?
something in there, yeah.
Which one's the one with Robert?
That's 12, I think.
Yeah, I got
I used to play that.
I forgot the Boise State quarterback. He's on one of
Oh,
those.
7.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
he I think he sold insurance or something. Like he sucked,
yeah.
but yeah.
I got. Yeah, that's how throwback that shit is in there. Yeah. You ain't staying. Yeah, you ain't picking them shit.
Tebow was
You
on
had-
11.
you
Tebow,
had
that was good.
12 back then?
Nah, not 12. I think I got everything before 10. I think my dad took all those. He took all those when my parents split.
I just want to play the mascot games again.
Oh yes.
Let me put
Man, Miles, you telling me to let the Chip Kelly thing go? Bro, do you not realize that Chip Kelly
He said
broke
the
up
Chip
a
Kelly
freaking
thing.
franchise and you're telling me to let it go? Are you fucking kidding me? Normally I don't be cussing at you, but fam, what?
I was waiting for
Are you
that.
fucking kidding me? Do you know what he did?
Is this a Dallas?
No.
No, this is our boy.
No. This is Miles. He was on the pod.
Sorry, he's wearing the
he's a
FSU
Jags
shirt. I don't know
fan.
what's wrong with him.
Yeah. No, bro, you tell me to let bro, he broke up a franchise. Mike Vick, Deshaun Jackson, Jeremy Shady McCoy,
Macklin.
bro, Jeremy Macklin, Brent Selleck. Are you fucking kidding me? And you're telling me to let that go? Man, I should get you with a cool 600. You lucky I don't have a setup right now. I'll put you in timeout. Actually, I could, but I fucks with you, so I won't. You telling me to let that go? You're crazy. But appreciate you tuning in though.
Yeah.
Nice conversation about NCAA.
For real, man. Let me get back to this, man. Raiders quarterback Jimmy Garoppolo on his future after weird season. I just want to get back to playing.
Oh, we can't wait to see him in Foxborough next year.
Oh, ladies love some Jimmy G.
Yeah.
No reason. I don't know. Colts wide receiver Michael Pittman Jr. not anti-franchise tag as season agents or free agency looms. So basically, he's saying that he's cool with getting a franchise tag. Saquon Barkley. I'm gonna just say this: you probably shouldn't have came back to the Giants if they're just gonna franchise tag you again.
He made it seem like he was saying goodbye to everyone, so I don't think he's even gonna.
I wouldn't even resign. I'm not gonna hold you.
Get out of here, dude.
No, Derrick Henry did his goodbye, and I think Saquon did too.
Yeah. Let's see. Jim Harbaugh on possible lead to NFL after Michigan's national championship title. I just want to enjoy this. So, bro's not even really worried about.
Hey, college, dude.
Come
here.
Dolphins.
Stay away.
Dolphins. Mike McDaniel. 0 people are concerned with Tyreek Hill's recent drops. Oh yeah, bro has been dropping the ball.
He had a couple, yeah, and I think he's been hurt, and I think his house did burn down. I don't.
Oh yeah.
You see, it was one of the kids. It was,
yeah.
We know his history. No, I'm not going to say that.
Yeah, no, that too. No, that's facts.
We should probably send DCFS out there to make sure it's
okay. Let's just act like we didn't see nothing.
Okay. Okay.
That's normally easier.
That's
normally easier.
Yeah,
that's normally easier.
Make it easier.
Yeah,
I don't know anything. Yeah, I don't know anything about Tyreek.
Yeah, I didn't see anything at all. Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Tyreek Mountain?
Exactly.
A Tyreek Hill? I don't know.
Yeah, Miles. Yeah, Miles, we did have a squad, bro, until freaking Andy Reid left, and then
Chip decided to bring Oregon.
Chip decided to bring a college mentality to a pro team, and we went 8-8 with the dream team.
He was really trying to trade everybody to get Marcus.
Exactly. Bro almost really set back our franchise, and you're telling me to let that go. When I see you in person, fam, we gonna talk, fam. We gonna talk.
I was so hyped when we got him.
And I'm not going to say talk with this. I'm like, we actually going to have to talk because you are crazy right now. But on the flip side, Jaguars fired defensive coordinator Mike Caldwell, his staff after 2 seasons. So yeah, the Jags got busy this offseason. And I'm not mad at that because that defense has been looking very middle.
The defense has definitely been
middle-licious, if I do say so myself.
Josh Allen.
Yeah, Josh Allen went crazy. Doesn't throw the ball away.
Jets wide receiver Garrett Wilson on 2023. Quote, what happened this season can't happen again.
It can, though, because you guys are the Jets.
Sir, you will realize it doesn't work like that.
He's going to be begging to get out of there.
100%. The Giants' defensive coordinator Wink Martindale resigns after 2 seasons.
Is that his first name?
No, that's his nickname. That's like Jim Bob McCooter or whatever his name is from Colts. Jim Bob Cooter? You don't know who that is?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a coordinator. Yeah, see, he knows.
Yeah. Oh, let's let's not talk about the Jags. Y'all, we haven't really gotten there yet. I'm trying to get through these, but we'll talk about the Jags.
Sean, Devin just brought something up. Devin, what did you bring up?
Can we talk about that quarterback that the quarterback that just committed somewhere with
the name?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Robert Griffin answering the questions that we all had questions for. I'm not gonna say that shit on air, bro, because I'm going so yeah,
we were trying to come up with ways to say it.
There's no way to say it.
There's no way to say it.
There's no way to say it.
There's not. And so someone else brought up a good point. So you know how like the English language, a lot of times the K is silent. Like you don't say knife or you don't say cano.
Yeah.
You say no knife. So is the case? No, like the word no, K-N-O-W. You say that. I thought about that too. But like when you say the word no, you don't say the K.
Bro almost put you in a body bag.
Yeah.
On cam.
Always saying shit. So that is the K silent? We don't know. I mean, someone's got to talk to the kid.
So what are we gonna say? You gonna say?
Like, you can't. You can't.
Am I gonna get cooked?
Noah.
I might get cooked.
Okay.
Chat.
That's what you say. You say no. Okay.
Chat. Are y'all cool with me pronouncing this? Y'all gotta let me know because I really don't want somebody to come across this and we get doxxed when we actually having like an actual conversation. I'm like, man, bump it, man. I'm not even going to let y'all guidelines. So what you gonna say? Cuh nigga? Or you gonna say nigga?
You just say K. I think you just say K.
No, you have to.
What's his first name?
Noah.
Noah nigga? I mean, that's or what you gonna say? Noah nigga?
Yes.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
You see, they said he should change it to naysayer.
Yeah, that shit's even worse.
That's worse. Well, because he got up there, because there was the LANK acronym that what's his name, Mitro came up with. Because when I see that, they use that in that phrase. I'm like, no, that sounds worse. Yes. I'm like, now it sounds like it's like there's some intent behind it.
Yeah, it's beyond undertones.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, game day. Whatever. What's the dude's name that's always leading it? Not Mark something.
Mark Ingram.
No, it was the white dude that said it was talking about the length.
Oh yeah, I forget. Yeah, I forget his name.
Naysayer no.
Yeah, that's what
Let a naysayer know.
Yeah, you didn't see that? It's Jalen Mitro's acronym.
It's an acronym.
Oh,
it's LANK, so it had the A for the
yeah.
Alabama, and then he said that's how it was pronounced.
Oh, I was like, good God.
Wait. I like how he stops and says, "Whoa, I thought we were about to have a problem here."
Yeah, that's borderline. Nah, they're gonna have to come up with something.
I brought that up last week. Y'all looking dumb.
I remembered it, but I also just like decided that's not something that should be.
No, I didn't know until next week or this week. Yeah, I didn't know. Yeah, that's probably why I looked at. I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And now I know.
Let a naysayer.
I was like, "What the fuck?" Let a naysayer know is wild. All right, but while you're doing that, I'll continue. Seahawks coach Pete Carroll plans to return in 2024. Quote, "I am not worn out. I am not tired." He's been,
his real age?
Yeah, bro, like 70.
He's like 75.
Mm-hmm. Pete Carroll.
Yeah, he's still going.
He looks like he's 50.
I'm saying, yeah, I was shocked too. I was like, what the fuck?
He's running up and down the field.
Yeah, throwing the ball, running routes, all this. I was like, that's yeah, we could talk about that.
Chewing
later.
that gum.
Yeah, that's not gum.
They said that too. I don't even know what gum he's chewing. Yeah, give me a pack of that.
Facts.
People probably don't remember. He was the head coach of the Patriots in like '93.
He coached USC.
He coached USC.
I remember USC. Good God.
Was he the coach when Reggie Bush was there?
Yeah. Yes.
Because I think he started getting a little scandal because that whole thing came out and they were like,
bro was like, yeah, I'm gonna head out.
Yeah.
Saints head coach Dennis Allen expects to return for 2024 season. Says no quote fracture in locker room. Man, look,
sure?
man. Oh yeah, that
sure
junk.
about
Yeah, that
Right
junk.
into that too.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
junk is
That's why I said we got to start a little early.
Yeah, that junk was actually let me finish this first. Bears quarterback Justin Fields has quote no regrets entering uncertain offseason, quote I gave it my all.
You had
Cap.
one chance.
He's gonna
Cap.
get a job
Cap. I'm playing. I'm honestly joking.
somewhere.
It wasn't all him.
He's gonna get a job somewhere.
Commanders hiring ex NBA exec architect of Warriors dynasty Bob Myers.
That's bold. That's
Ex Vikings, yeah. So Bob Myers is part of the Commanders GM, and then the ex Vikings GM Rick Spielman. He is part of that staff as well.
either if Bob Myers is that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. That Commander's job, I don't know if it's lucrative, but the ownership changing, Magic Johnson's a part of it.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Bob Myers, if he can transition, I don't know how much he knows about football, but like also you did do that. Like he did the damn thing
Right.
with player development, and
Right.
drafting personnel. So
They're also gonna get a new name next year too.
Yeah.
is that confirmed?
I
you
think it's confirmed.
Oh, because I think they were waiting for the season to go by.
Yeah.
Trevor Lawrence on Jags 2023 collapse. Quote, you should feel sick. The 2022 Jacksonville Jaguars were defined by a comeback, closing the season with 5 straight wins to win the division in an epic storm from behind victory over the Chargers in the postseason. The 2023 Jags flipped the script, collapsing in every fashion down the stretch, eliminated Sunday with their loss to the Titans. Sounds like another team I know. Patriots head coach Bill Belichick says it's, quote, way too early to decide or for decision on future. Quote, I'm under contract.
He also said he would they asked him if he would release his GM duties, and he said he wants to do whatever is best for the team.
Right.
So that makes me think that they will keep him and hire a GM because it's like, but also like I brought up, like, are you really going to keep him around? You know what you got? I mean, Vrabel's out there. But
I don't know. I feel like bro shouldn't leave, but maybe not. I don't know. Probably relieve a lot of his duties and just let him just be on the sideline.
Also, I mean, like, man, he's 72. Like, he's up coming in the same era as Pete Carroll. So it's like, maybe relieve a lot of that stress off him. Let him focus on what's going on the field. Let someone else pick every single other part of that team, and maybe they're good for it. But
I think really the old saying, "Don't have too many hats on one head."
Yeah,
that
it worked 15 years ago, but it's a different game now. Let someone else pick the team.
Exactly.
Maybe it's.
I think it was talked about, but yeah.
Yo,
it could be coming soon.
Appreciate you, Moby, for coming back, bro. Commanders fire head coach Ron Rivera after 4-13 season.
Yeah.
He didn't know that they were eliminated from the playoffs last year. Remember that press conference?
Yeah, that was crazy.
How do you feel about being we what? I don't think we're statistically. No, you're out. You're okay. You don't keep track of your team?
You can't make that up.
No.
Panthers fired general manager Scott Fitter after 3 seasons. I mean, bro should have been out when they let everybody go. Falcons fire Arthur Smith as head coach after 3 seasons. That's really 3 too many.
That's definitely
to be honest with you.
Too much talent, and they just keep finishing.
Let's see. Commanders secured number 2 overall pick in the draft with lost Cowboys. Cowboys win second NFC East title in 3 seasons. Packers are in the playoffs. Okay. As we said, Puka sets a new rookie record. Lions tight end Sam Laporta likely to miss time after suffering hyperextended knee and bone bruise. Saints head coach Dennis Allen after offense gets Jamal Adams touchdown and victory formation. I wanted to take a knee. As we said about it before, I don't have a problem with it. Get that man a touchdown. I mean, it's a rivalry game, to be honest with you, so whatever. And as Devin said before, you get the ball to the 1 yard line, whatever, punch it in.
Team morale-wise, they love Jamal Williams. Everyone loves Jamal Williams. He was loved in Detroit. He's loved there.
Mhm.
So they made that executive decision. Jameis asked the guys. They said, "Yeah, let's do it."
Mhm.
Dennis Allen wants to play Arthur Smith yelled at me. It's not my fault. Like he didn't know. It also makes him look bad because like
The
it
coach.
makes Dennis Allen look bad. It's like Jameis went in the huddle and said, "Screw him. We're gonna do this." So I wouldn't put it all on Jameis. Like get like team morale. Like you want everyone to be happy, but like yeah, you just defied your coach. You like it's a lack of respect thing to me.
Mhm.
But it's more of an indictment on the coach because you don't have your guys wrapped up like that. So I don't blame Jameis. I don't think he should be punished for it. I don't think he should look bad about
Nah.
it.
I mean, they weren't getting into the playoffs.
The locker room loves Jameis. They love Jamal Williams.
Mhm.
They clearly don't like Derek Carr. They don't like Dennis Allen. So it's just like
Sorry.
I don't know. I mean, it's like your two players that aren't very prominent are like loved in the locker room,
That
and the
is funny.
two and Derek Carr that is I don't think they like Derek Carr.
It's just he's just a good locker room guy.
Who? Jameis? Dude,
And you have those players.
Jameis was on crutches after he tore his ACL, going
And bro was jugging.
crazy.
Bro was jugging
The
when they
strobe lights too. That was crazy.
yes.
That got me hyped for no
For
reason.
real, I was hyped.
Someone said, and I love this. I love that Jameis Winston's in the league. I love Jameis Winston. I'm glad he's not on my team.
Yeah.
That's exactly where it should be.
Mhm.
Get him somewhere
Right.
that's not on my team, but I want to watch him.
Yeah,
I love him.
they're not saying that about Derek Carr.
No.
Hey, I digress. Colts Jonathan Taylor misses out on 4th-and-1 chance after 188-yard rushing performance.
Yeah, he was going great.
Good God, Jonathan Taylor. So, I think that's basically about it. Yeah, that's about it for the. Yep. So going back to the Colts Texans game, Gardner Minshew is a great quarterback, but you really throwing passes that are really just questionable and setting your team up for failure.
I almost want to say it's an inexperienced thing for being at a moment like that. Because I feel like he just panicked. Like, these players that miss wide open passes, I'm like, you hit that, get a first down. You have all the time in the world.
But you see your running back running that way, and you throw it to where he has, like...
There's no route that involves him, a running back,
turning
going out and
his
then coming
body
back. Yeah.
to boop, and then even though, like, if you would have thrown a simple flat, caught it like that, and run out of bounds, that's a first down.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd say that's really just a quarterback thing.
I didn't see it. Maybe he did, but I don't think he did.
No,
Minshew should have taken ownership of it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He
don't
did.
let your third string running back.
No, he didn't. Yeah, he didn't take.
That was a bad pass on my part. I'm sorry. Yeah.
No, he didn't take ownership because that was the running back. Yeah, I feel bad for the running back because bro was really like about to go into hiding.
Yeah.
Type shit.
Yeah. It's like the Cody Parkey double doink for the Bears.
Shout out Cody Parkey, dog. You the reason.
Y'all love him. Build a statue for Cody Parkey. Bonk, bonk.
Bink, bink.
Bonk, bonk, bink, bink, whatever.
That junk popped up on my feed. I was like,
there he is. I love you.
Yeah. Bro, but come on, bro. Real quick. How are you that inaccurate? You hit the upright twice. As many times as you kicked a field goal, you missed that whole wide open space and you hit an upright.
Who blew some kicks this weekend?
Everybody?
A lot of the whole year. Mason Crosby blew the one.
Oh no! Hold up! You about to say it's not as bad as Cody Parkey? Because Cody Parkey was ass.
That was the worst.
He missed.
Oh, you talking about the motherfucking
Kymie Fairbairn for
Houston? You talking about the Texans?
Kymie Fairbairn.
Yeah,
that was the reason. Because if the Colts would have got a touchdown, they would have won.
Yeah,
it was a 6-point game.
That shit was ass. It was like, bro, you were closer than you would be if you scored a touchdown.
Yeah. I think I said it. I went, what?
Oh my god!
He did
that. You can't make that shit up.
No,
that shit was ass.
I want to say Lions because I knew.
Yo, that is just funny. You can't make that shit
20-14.
Bro.
Minshew had a chance to win the game. Yeah.
Yo, I hope the kicker caught her straight because wow.
And it's kickers that are good too. Like Fairbairn's a good kicker, and like you miss it.
Oh, you right there.
God.
How? I mean, I get it. Maybe being a kicker is the hardest job. Maybe it's something I don't get, but like, wow, dog.
This is a prime time for kickers in the college game to come in because there's just jobs open everywhere.
Yeah.
No one's safe.
Yeah.
Besides like Justin Tucker and like your upper Jake Elliott. Besides that, come in. Maybe you're better.
Robbie Gold would have made that shit.
Robbie Gold.
My favorite shit on Saturdays was game day.
Yeah.
When Pat would bring in these kids that would talk shit on kids.
It's funny.
So, to kick the ball.
And that shit would
There was
go.
one dude that nailed the crowd. Nailed the crowd. Like, felt like he was like knock somebody out.
I think I saw that one. I saw another one and bro just shanked that shit. It didn't even. It got off the ground, but it didn't even get high enough to go over the upright.
I think there was like one that was close. I don't think anybody made any all season.
Oh shit,
They do
dog.
it for money too. They do it for like
Oh yeah. He be
couple
giving.
$100,000.
Yeah, he be giving out bags. I'm like, yo, I need to get my ass up there. I shank that shit so bad.
I would not make that shit. Call me out, Pat. Call me out.
Nah. No, you like, oh no, he look like he did this before. I'll lie and be like, yeah, I did some kick.
Take my shoe off.
Right.
Uh-oh. We got a problem here.
Bro be
Jokes on
sweating.
you. I've been
Bro,
practicing for months.
bro be sweating like, oh shit, he might actually make this shit. Oh, that is funny. All right. Oh fuck that. Delete it. No, I didn't. Okay. Yeah, I think that's really it. That's really most of do we want to talk about the Philly game? There ain't really much to talk about. I mean, most of these games, a lot of people sat their players. We talked about the Texans, Colts, the Vikings, Lions was close for no reason.
I think the Lions. No, the Lions played their people for some reason.
Yeah.
I think it was for seeding, maybe.
Yeah.
Lions won.
The Jags and Titans, I mean, they just really just dropped the ball.
They blew it.
Yeah. Falcons they really came out strong and they just got pummeled. The Browns sat all their players, so no one really showed up.
Snowball Patriots got pummeled.
Yeah.
Not pummeled, but didn't score a touchdown.
Respectfully dismissed.
The Bucks Panthers game was just a wash. Even though Bucks needed that one, that was a terrible performance.
I think that Patriots Jet game was like the worst game all season.
Couldn't see anything.
Couldn't see anything.
Yeah.
And if that was Belichick's last game, that's sad.
Yeah.
There was no one in the stands. No one cared.
Not to be in that weather.
Huh?
I wouldn't.
Yeah, in that weather, yeah, that's
Jets,
understandable.
Patriots.
Yeah, for
This
two teams that are out of the playoffs.
Yeah, it's understandable.
30,
Zappy
20
versus
degree
Simeon.
weather.
Yeah. Yeah, there's really nothing to say about this Philly game. I mean, if you want to talk about it, you can. I mean, that's basically it.
Mike Vrabel fired.
Yeah.
Nick Sirianni fired.
The only thing that I have to say about the Philly Giants game is Nick came out and said that he's not going to change coaching. So this team sucks.
Still.
Yeah,
They start 0-0.
Yeah, that. The more this man talks, the more I understand why people don't like him, and the more I'm starting to just not like. Now, I always love Philly. I'm just really pissed at this team.
Jim, if you're listening,
who are you talking about? Like not liking? Is it Hart or is it
Sirianni?
Sirianni.
I can see why people don't like him.
Are you getting the Hurts thing yet or no? Are you on the bandwagon to like shut up?
I'm over the whole thing. So the whole thing, I didn't want you to think that I was riding for it. I was just thinking more of a fact that it's like another black quarterback getting scrutinized in the media, so he has to be all politically correct about it. Now, my issue with this team is that I see absolutely no fight. I see nothing from Jalen. I don't even want bro to crack a smile. I just want to see a drive where these motherfuckers want to play the game.
I don't think I've ever seen him smile.
I've seen him smile last season. There was a lot of shit to smile about.
Do you think Yeah, do you think Jalen Hurts is a leader of men?
I think he is. I just think that he's a young quarterback who's trying to.
Leader of men?
Yeah.
The only way you can put it. Because there's quarterbacks in this league that are, and there's quarterbacks that aren't.
Yeah.
Makes him sound like a Roman general.
I
No,
think.
because a quarterback is the general of the offense.
I think.
That's why.
I
It's a dated term, but it's true.
I think he can lead. There's just an obvious disconnect in this locker room. I don't know if it's just coach to player, head coach to player, quarterback to player to coach. I don't know who the fuck it is. Motherfuckers just not rocking with each other.
Apparently they're playing possum.
Oh yeah,
According to
yeah.
Chad Johnson.
These motherfuckers. Oh. Yeah. So Chad Johnson was apparently saying that apparently we were really just like not showing the league what we can really do, and he got his figured out. I call cap.
Yeah.
We're playing like shit.
You come coach this team and tell me what's wrong.
You go in this locker room and figure out what the fuck going on, and then you say we
Report
play
back,
possible.
yeah.
Please let me know. Dog, I mean, let's be honest. It's evident. This team is just that, and I don't know where the disconnect is. I don't know if it's just another whole Carson Wentz, Dougie P thing where it's like quarterback, head coach, but it's looking very bad for us.
Yeah,
I don't know what it is.
No reason.
Am I over the whole P? I'm over everything.
Stop paying quarterbacks.
I'm over.
Yeah.
You know what it is, too? Nick is trying to save face by letting these young coordinators coach because if you pull that, I can understand it. That may affect them moving forward, but in the best interest of the team, start calling plays. And if it hurts
do something.
If it hurts their feelings,
then okay.
leave.
Yeah.
At this point, but
exactly.
he's not gonna get the reins back.
No.
So
we're not gonna fire him.
Nope, he's not getting fired. He just went to the Super Bowl.
He has that for the next probably 2 or 3 years.
I give him another year.
And we're in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
And we were in the playoffs last season.
I was gonna say, have they missed the playoffs since he started coaching?
Nope. He's a playoff coach.
Because you guys played Tom the first year.
We played we played Tom, got bounced, then Super Bowl. Now this.
Now we're here again. Yeah.
So yeah. Until I see some change, I don't give a fuck. I love this team. I'll root for this team. I hope we beat the Bucks, but all in all, I'm still pissed.
Yeah.
No change. No, it's like we totally regress. And it's like I'm seeing other teams with less do more.
Oh yeah.
Make that make sense. Lastly, we can do week 18 predictions. I mean, I want to say this was a wash because again, a lot of the teams sat. Like I had the Ravens, the Ravens lost, the Texans won, the Jags lost, the Lions won, Saints won, Patriots lost, Bucks won, Browns lost, Bears lost, Cowboys won, Broncos lost, Eagles lost, Cardinals
almost won.
Jeez.
Yeah. Prater missed the last second field goal.
Cardinals lost, Rams won, Chiefs won, Bills won. I mean, that's basically. Yeah. I'm just ready for the playoffs, and yeah, that's really just week 18, dog. Yep. Very good games. I mean, the Saturday games were close, which I liked, and the Sunday game, the Bills Dolphins game was close, which I liked because the Bills needed that. So
had a game, yeah.
So we covered the playoffs, we covered football, covered basketball. Yeah, man, that's really all I got. I'm really just over Philly in general. Now, for people who are new and everything, I don't want y'all to think I'm still a lifelong Eagles fan. I'm just tired of this team. I really don't like the fact that we play on Monday. Flip one of them games. We don't deserve a primetime spot. If another Eagles fan comes in here, we're gonna get some hate mail, but it is what it is. But yeah, man, we appreciate everybody who pulled up today, man. I definitely appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate for those who commented. What was I gonna say? I guess we'll start covering college basketball when it gets closer to March Madness.
Mm-hmm.
I think after football is done, I think we can actually start. We can actually start going into topics that we wanted to talk about.
Yeah, that's
So
kind of like
like,
what we did last year.
yeah, so we can actually start doing that again. And yeah, we'll continue to cover all the sports that we've been doing. Do you guys got anything else that y'all want to cover? Anything that y'all had left, brought up? Maybe we skipped over for
I don't think so.
okay.
Miss college football.
Good God.
But that's actually it. Appreciate for those who voted, man. Definitely. No one was really rocking with the Steelers Bills matchup, and I don't blame you. I really don't. I just figured that it was better than the Cowboys pack, but hey, who knows? That might actually be a better game. But appreciate y'all again for tuning in, man. Thank y'all again. For those who are new, we go live every Tuesday at 7. We went early a little bit today because we had storm down here, and then we also had a lot to cover. So definitely want to drag this out. And it's actually funny because we actually got this under 2 hours, believe it or not. But if you're new, go ahead and hit the sub button. For those, please leave a like. And definitely hit the bell notification too so you know when we go live. But nonetheless, we appreciate y'all again for tuning in. Until next week, we are out of here.
Oh.